me.
They told me if he would have been any later, that I would have either had permanent brain damage or I would have died. I was very grateful that he saved my life.
Unfortunately, their wrestling lives at the championships are short-lived, but that's not the case for Pittsburgh-Johnstown sophomore Kyle Keene. Keene began the season vying for a starting spot on his own team and ends up in the 165-pound national semifinals, all the while wrestling with a heavy heart.
My dad's been struggling with cancer since the very beginning of my season, so it's been hard, but I've been wrestling inspired throughout the whole entire season. 4 weeks ago, he ended up dying of cancer, and I just use that for motivation to keep on going. From the beginning, the doctors kept on saying that he was going to get better, and they weren't even sure what it was. Just kept on tearing him down. He's like a pincushion, basically. And finally, they had some internal bleeding, and they couldn't stop the internal bleeding, and they said that they just had to let him go. It was just a terrible, terrible thing. He was a fanatic. Like, he would travel everywhere. I think he was always taking me to wrestling tournaments. He was my #1 supporter.
When you talk to anybody who knew Kyle's dad, they talk about his tremendous work ethic and how he instilled that in his children. So I think that's what lives on in Kyle from his dad.
Just a great guy. I'm glad. I just hope I make him happy. That's all I want.
Kyle's dad would certainly be thrilled about his son's run to the semifinals, which includes a second-round upset of the defending champion. It's now 15 straight wins for Keene as he continues to wrestle inspired. In the semifinals, he takes on Minnesota State Mankato's Andy Pickar. Pickar, a senior, uses his experience to his advantage as his 8-3 win ends Keene's quest for the title. In the consolation wrestlebacks, Keene continues his hard-nosed wrestling, getting a pin over Kyle Becker of Wisconsin Parkside en route to a 4th-place finish at 165 pounds. In only his sophomore season, Keene has made his mark nationally and, more importantly, made his dad proud. And in the battle for the NCAA title, it was a clear 2-team race.
Well, right now,